Hey you guys, I know I haven't did a video in a really long time, so I decided to hit you guys with a new video. So today I'm going to discuss intimate partner violence, and intimate partner violence is defined as a pattern of assaultive behavior and coercive behavior that may include physical injury, psychological abuse, sexual assault, progressive isolation, stalking, deprivation, intimidation, and reproductive coercion. These behaviors can be perpetuated by someone who is, was, or wishes to be in a intimate relationship or a dating relationship with you. It can occur in heterosexual or same-sex relationships. It does not matter your economic or social background. None of those things remotely have an impact on whether or not you end yourself up in a relationship where there's intimate partner violence. A lot of the times, we are unaware of the behaviors that are indicative of a person you're in a relationship with and are experiencing some form of abuse or mistreatment. Um, I said I was going to use myself as an example, so I'm going to speak on a guy I dated. We'll use D as his name. So I dated this guy named D. Matter of fact, we dated a couple of times over the course of the last 6 years. Um, he was what I would consider an alpha male. I am immensely attracted to alpha males. I'm very dominant myself, so it's kind of natural that I would be attracted to an alpha. Um, However, D has experienced a lot of childhood trauma and possibly trauma as an adult, just moving through life and making certain decisions. This results in him being hard to talk to. It's hard to talk to him because he isn't really that trusting, and I'm sure that is a direct result of childhood trauma. Also, he has an aggressive or takes an aggressive stance with when it comes to being in a relationship. It is very important to him that he is the dominant. So much so to a point where he feels like he has to force you into submission to his will to a certain degree. He's not aggressive. Well, he wasn't aggressive physically towards me. However, he would often engage in behaviors that could be emotionally troublesome, especially for someone like me who is hypersensitive. Um, the last time I spoke with him, he called, what did he call me? Oh, he called me a stupid bitch. Now, mind you, prior to this occurrence, he had never been physically or verbally aggressive with me, but you always could sense that it was there. Um, the incident caught me so much by surprise. Of course, after that, we ended and haven't spoken since. And that's just for my own sanity. Um, so when you think about intimate partner violence, um, it's usually marked by behaviors that can be emotionally traumatizing to the other person. Sometimes it's knowingly, sometimes it's not. The perpetrator usually is operating from a narcissistic standpoint and a need or desire to be dominant or have you perceive them as the dominant. It is very, very important that we take account of our relationships and even our own behavior within those relationships. There are a multitude of things that could put you in a position to be in a relationship like that. One of those things are or is self-esteem issues, um, relationship, the desire to be in a relationship, and unawareness. Just being completely unaware of what behaviors are counterproductive when it comes to having a healthy relationship. A lot of us grew up in homes where we either did not have an example of what a good relationship looks like, or the example we had was a negative example that should not be replicated. It is also extremely important that we are honest with ourselves about how people actually make us feel and take account for those feelings, regardless if they are good or bad. It is unhealthy to just focus on the good and act as if the bad does not exist, regardless of how you feel about a person. At the end of the day, what's for you is for you, and what isn't, isn't. This video was just to bring public awareness to intimate partner violence, and also to make sure that we all understand IPV, or intimate partner violence, is not just physical. It can be emotional and mental, and when it's emotional and mental, it tends to have longer lasting effects. So we must be vigilant in taking account of the relationships that are in our lives and determining whether or not they work to our benefit or to our detriment. Well, that's all I had to say, you guys. Thank you for watching. Bye.